Yes. You already know what time it is. Welcome back to the Liveless Internet Radio Show. I'm your host, Gator from the South, Twan B. Whatever you want to call me that day, it really doesn't matter. Did I say Liveless Internet Radio Show? I meant to say Liveless Podcast. That really doesn't matter either. All that matters is that we're here tonight with my special guest from Sin Speaks the Real Reality, Synthia Pryor.
Hi, everybody. It's your girl, Sin. Hi, everybody.
There it is. There it is. So, Sin, tell us a little bit about you. Tell us a little bit about what it is that you do, and what is Sin Speaks the Real Reality.
Oh, okay. Can you see me now?
I can.
Okay. Um, I'm Sin. My name is Cynthia, and Sin Speaks the Real Reality is basically a podcast or a TV show, or a YouTube channel. Call it whatever you want. Basically, I'm going to be interviewing people with small businesses, artists, singer, rapper, just interesting people. Like we're all in all type of fields
Hmm.
of work, and basically people like basically promoting themselves.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going to be, like you said, you're going to be interviewing all these different types of people, artists, business people. Have you done any interviews yet? Is there anything that we need to be looking out for? I know I've seen your YouTube channel. You've got some stuff there. Uh,
I do, and I have done 3 interviews that we have not posted, and I don't want to like basically, if you know me and you follow me on Instagram or follow me on Facebook or on Snapchat, you know I promote for Mario Wave,
hmm.
hottest brand out right now. It's
Okay.
basically wave grease. He have cologne, perfume, clothing. He have beard oil, a new
Hmm.
few feature. Um, that I did an interview for him off back because I mean I promote for him.
Hmm.
So he definitely support me, and I definitely support him.
Absolutely. So,
Um,
I'm sorry. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask Mario Wave. I've seen you promoting that online. Tell us a little bit about what that is, who he is.
Oh, okay. Mario Wave is a brand. It started with a wave grease. Basically, the wave grease, I get my nephew's hair cut at the barbershop, New Status, where James Hoffman, which is the owner, the CEO owner of Mario Wave,
Hmm.
and it's a wave grease. It started with the grease. The grease basically give you waves in less than an hour. No lie.
Really?
No lie. Like I love the grease, and it's like multi-purpose because I use it for my edges. As you can see, I have some on my edges right now.
I see them edges slide. I see you slide over there. So tell me a little bit about where it is that you live, where it is, what it is that you do mostly there. Family,
Ooh.
if you know, as if you want to get into that,
I mean,
the
that's
whole.
fine. That's fine. I live in Chicago. A suburb Westmont is a a suburb in Illinois,
Hmm.
basically. I'm originally a school bus driver.
Really, a school bus
Surprising.
driver. Okay.
Yes. But I also have my own cleaning business, and I make customized clothing. I'm a full time mom, so I'm like a jack of all trade. I promote. I do a lot of things, and I do hair.
And I do hair. Sell dope. What is they sell dope? Do hair and whatever they say.
And babysit at the
And
same house.
babysit at the same house. We love it.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a couple questions here. This is a show where we talk about some things that are going on in the news. Oh, I see we lost you there for. Oh, we got you back. This is the show where we talk about some things going on in the news. We're not going to keep you long. I just wanted to get your idea, your opinion on a couple of these hot topics going on in the world today.
Hmm.
So Drake and Kanye West today had a Twitter war. Basically, Kanye went on a Twitter rampage, accusing Drake of not giving him credit for works that he did on the So Far Gone album a couple years ago. Apparently, that song, "Say I'll Find Your Lovin'," so you better find my lovin'. Apparently, that
Mhm.
song used samples from several of Kanye West's songs. There are several other songs that Kanye is saying that he's not gotten credit for. Drake is saying, "Well, I wrote for you, so we're even." Kanye went on him. There wouldn't be a Drake without a Kanye. There wouldn't be a you without a me. That kind of thing. Drake was just firing back with like emojis, like laughing emojis. And apparently there was a phone call made because Kanye tweeted, "I got Drake to call me. Mission accomplished." Well, after the phone call, I guess Drake got off the phone and said that Kanye got off the phone and said that Drake was threatening him and his family, and that he didn't care about people in the mental health community. He must have said something, derogatory toward people with mental health. He might have, or Kanye could be making all this up. But apparently, yeah, it's a real mess. Even Kim Kardashian had to come on Twitter and say Drake did not threaten me or the family. Kanye is a genius, blah blah blah. The same stuff she always tries to help
Put
Kanye
out.
out of. What are you thinking of that one?
I It's funny because I was just listening to Self Conscious of Kanye West,
Mm-hmm.
his old album. I love that song.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is.
Yeah,
I
man.
anything that man say, I just be like, I heard half of his album.
Yeah.
I just don't support him, period, because he's not Kanye. He's not Kanye West for real. Like,
So,
I don't know.
so the me,
I
so
don't
I'm sorry. Go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, I don't know what happened. I was just gonna say I don't know what happened to him. Um, that man, he may be just he need mental help for real.
He may just as well need mental health. But do you think that there's something to what he's saying? Do you think that Drake did not credit him for some of the works? Do you think that Drake may have called him and threatened him, or something like that? Do you think this is just Kanye being
Um,
crazy?
I think it's Kanye being. I actually really think it's Kanye just being crazy or whatever, high, whatever he
Yeah,
do.
however you want to say it. Yeah.
Because well, I just remember Drake from the wheelchair. And I listened to some of his music, and that's not the perception he put out, but that's just what I see. I don't think he threatened him. I mean, he's Kanye West. Even though he's crazy and he may need mental help, he still have a legacy behind him. So I don't think he would have threatened him. Period. I mean, no, I definitely don't think Drake would have done that. And then his
I,
wife said he didn't, but you know,
yeah,
she ain't a good credit either.
she's
So
not. Yeah, she's not the most credible witness. I don't have nothing against Kim
I
at
don't
all.
either. I don't watch her show. I mean, I don't. To be honest, I really don't understand why she's. Well, let me shut up.
Well,
You
no,
know,
say what you're about to say. No, say it. I want to hear it.
I don't understand. Like, I think if she's famous, most women in the world should be famous.
I agree. I get that. I mean, I really do. I think the thing that got her famous, being able to have money to get all this plastic surgery, and this might be a hot take, nothing wrong with plastic surgery if that's what you want, but a lot of people just don't have the money to go and get themselves a plastic surgeon and go and make themselves look like
A Barbie
a
doll.
Barbie doll,
Not even. I mean, I was born with everything I got. I probably wouldn't change nothing. Like, I love my body. I mean, if I want to work towards something, I'm going to exercise and work towards it that way. But plastic surgery, no, I wouldn't change nothing about me.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, not saying anything. I'm just saying, women nowadays they have to, and even men, even myself. I find, man, I need to lose some weight. Man, I need to do this. We got to find some modicum of self love.
Yeah,
Goes a
well,
long way.
I stay saying like, well, in the morning I wake up, I always tell myself I'm beautiful. I look in the mirror when I'm brushing my teeth, washing my face, like I'm beautiful. I tell myself the things that I am and that I want to be, period. I already speak it into existence. So I'm one of those firm believers of when you say something, that's what it's going to be, especially about yourself. I'm a real positive person.
And that's obvious. It's really evident in your social media character. Me getting to know you over the last several weeks, all of that is very evident. All right, let's move on to this new Kodak Black thing that's going on. And I talked to you earlier about this. You said you hadn't heard about this one either. So Kodak Black, Florida rapper, goes on Ebro in the morning, a popular New York radio station. They sit down for an interview. Ebro is a journalist, somewhat big time radio DJ. He's doing an interview with an artist. He gets to the end of the interview and starts asking Kodak Black about some legal questions, sexual assault, battery, that kind of thing. That was, that is public record. You can go and back and look and see he was charged with these things. That this, was the case. However, he knew that Black couldn't talk about that on that interview. Well, not that he couldn't, but he's not wasn't going to talk about that on that interview because it's just a lot. That's a lot. You know what I mean? To talk about that just
Yeah,
openly on.
that's too much of your business.
Yeah,
That's already in the media
exactly.
already. I don't want to be in an interview and probably the interview was probably going well and then
Well, apparently, if you watch the interview, Kodak Black left. Ebro said
okay.
after he left, "Well, I'm a journalist. I have to ask the tough questions. If you don't like it, you can leave." He said that before or after he left, but either way, Kodak Black left. Um, I think that he showed a lot of character because he could have went. He could have went left. You know what I mean? Somebody bring
He
him
could have
back.
just spashed out like yeah.
Yeah. I think he showed a lot of character just getting up and leaving. You know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of embarrassing. Even if whether it did or it didn't happen. For these people just to bring this stuff up, you already answered these questions. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
And then not only that, Trick Daddy, another Florida rapper has gone on Instagram Live, has made a live saying that he want all the smoke. Anybody mess with Kodak Black, they got to come through him. He want all the smoke. Do not mess with Kodak Black. Ebro, he called Ebro out by name. You think when you come to Florida, we trying to see about you. It's I don't think it's that serious.
Well, nah, it's not serious. It's not that serious because of the simple fact that it was already in the media, period, and anybody could see it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it may have been disrespectful or just trying to. I mean, you don't try to bring people flaws out and get a reaction out. He was probably trying to get a reaction, a bad reaction out of him.
Yeah.
But if he walked away from it, I mean, I don't see why anything else would have came from it. I walked away. I'm the bigger person, so
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, he got people riding for him. You got Trick Daddy riding for you. He may not be the biggest name anymore, but he's still well
yeah,
respected.
I remember Trick Daddy from Trina.
Yeah, old Trick and Trina. Trick love the kids. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. Now, here we got something a little interesting here. Now, Nick Cannon. I don't know how you feel about Hollywood and about the. There's been a lot of talk lately about the sexual, assault cases and the rape and the really just a lot of evil stuff that goes on in Hollywood behind closed doors. Well, Nick Cannon has come out recently, about a couple days ago, on Vlad TV, and was speaking about just that, saying that there's a dark, demonic energy about Hollywood. And yeah, you can go there and you can make it, and you can make all your dreams come true. However, there is a price you're gonna have to pay. And he was speaking really vaguely, and I'm wondering, like, what is he talking about here? Is he talking like I know that it's known for like what they call the casting couch. You have to, if you want a big role in the movie, you're gonna have to sleep with the director or that kind of thing, or the producer, or that kind of thing. But I mean, it just seems like it's a little bit more than that than what they're talking about. He really didn't go into detail, but what do you think about that? What's your opinion on Hollywood and all
Well,
this stuff?
just I say just for look at my phone now. Okay. Okay.
Let me see these babies. Let me see the babies. Oh, did we lose Sin? Did we lose Sin? Did we lose Sin? Says we're still connected. Did we lose you, Sin? I think we lost Cynthia. We'll see. We'll try to get her back. We'll try to get her back. We'll try to get Cynthia back on here, guys. Just hold on one sec for me.
Hello.
All right, you
I
back with
see
me?
you now.
You can see me now?
Yes.
All right. We in the building. Now I don't know if my other camera will be able to see me. We'll find out. We will find out. Yeah, we lost you for a second there. I saw that.
Yeah, it said Ian called. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. We will get this thing back popping. I guess maybe. Now it's trying to act like it don't want to bring me back on that. Bring you back on that. But you know what? I still have your audio. That's all that matters.
Okay.
While I work on that, I want to still ask you what was going on. What you think about that whole Nick Cannon and dark energy situation we were just talking about.
I mean, I think there's dark energy in a whole lot of places in this world. Like, period. Not just Hollywood, but that's where he's located, or that's where he be at. So,
Mm,
I mean, when you basically your eyes is open to the world, like you're gonna see things that you necessarily don't always want to see and feel the things that it's good that he actually feel that energy so he know to stay away.
yeah,
So
I know what I gotta do. I gotta turn my camera off. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Now I can get you in. Now I'm gonna get you back in here. Sorry about that.
okay, it's okay.
These tech difficulties, man. But yeah, there's definitely always something. You know what I mean? When it comes to these energies and these different, I'm not a really big spiritual person as far as like just religious or anything, but I
I
definitely
mean, I'm
think.
not religious, but I am spiritual. I'm a spiritual person, but like I'm not. I feel like religion like segregates you from people more than we are already segregated by hair, weight, size, color, um, everything, shoe size, everything in this world we're segregated by. So
I
I'm
agree.
not gonna. When you have an option to not be segregated, like religion is an option. So I'm not gonna go ahead and segregate myself more than what society already do. So that's why I'm spiritual. And I follow my heart and I follow my intuition and I try to be my higher self.
So now let me ask you: when you're talking about your higher self, have you ever heard of a guy by the name of what's his name? Nature Boy.
No.
Okay, just wondering, because I know that I've heard that the terminology before. High, need to get in touch with my higher self, and it's definitely one I've heard from a particular preacher. But that's kind of going around nowadays, and I think that's a good thing. You know what I mean? People do need to in touch with their higher self. They need to understand what
Mhm.
exactly that is. I think is important too.
I mean, I feel like people need to get to know them before anybody else because if you know you, then can't nobody else tell you nothing. Period.
It's true.
Go in the room now.
It's true. I can't get our call back on here for nothing, but you know what? The audio is there, so that's all that matters. That is all that matters. We have one more topic, and then I am going to. I think this is a very good episode. I have one more topic. I really didn't study up on this one myself, so I'm not going to go into too deep of detail on it. But Trump has been implicated in these Michael Cohen payments. Apparently, Michael Cohen made some payments to two different, I guess you could call them hookers. You know, they were supposed to
He
be.
paid.
He paid them. Yeah. During the
He
camp.
paid though.
During the
That's
campaign.
surprising.
Well, Trump had been having these affairs, for all this time,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and
But I'm surprised that he paid. You know how Donald Trump is.
oh
Just
yeah,
this and do that.
little joke there. I get it. I got that now. But yeah, so now there's this big mess because they've been caught. They did it during the election, which is an election campaign finance law. They were breaking there, and now Trump has been indicted. Like a sitting president
I'm so,
can't be indicted, but the indictment is there. It just doesn't mean anything.
it
Um,
don't mean nothing.
no, it doesn't mean anything. A sitting president can't be indicted, can't be held federally or criminally responsible for a crime technically, because he can just pardon himself. He's got pardoning power. So, what do you think about that?
Bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Um,
Bullshit.
why do these guys get to get away with all this stuff? Why just because they got money, because they
But
got billions of dollars, they do what they want?
you know what? I really feel like they're set. I mean, in society, period, we lead by example. And when people see that, like that's just telling people like it's okay to do this and then it's okay to do that. And that's why I was so disappointed that my daughter has to know this history.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a mom, and like I don't call Trump my president. He's not a role model. He's somebody that I wouldn't look at twice to even acknowledge that he's a president or somebody. He's not important to me. And but like it's so sad that kids actually have to actually say this was my president of like any year, period. But he does get, you know what, the example that I get from Donald Trump even being president is that, you know how when you was little and your mom said you can be president one day?
Mm-hmm.
Lord, anybody can be president one day.
Anybody.
Anybody.
It's ridiculous. It really is. When I first found out that he was running, I thought, I said to myself
You
then,
thought it was a joke?
I thought it was a joke. I thought he was, at first I thought he was not gonna win. This is just something for publicity. But the more I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? The stuff he's talking about, these people have been waiting for a guy like this. You know what I mean?
But you know what? Even it I used to watch The Simpsons,
Mm-hmm.
The Simpsons when I was young, and he said like they said Donald Trump was the president on The Simpsons. They said there was gonna be a black president and everything. It's just like I feel like it's all planned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy because like what do he even? I don't even think he know about politics or what he's actually in. I just, Lord,
Who knows what he knows? It's really,
nothing. I don't think he know nothing. Like even when he's just not knowledgeable. He's not. Oh Lord, when it comes to the government, he's not even. I don't feel like he's educated.
well, the
Like
secretary
I'm
is.
not even really educated on politics, but I feel like he's no more educated than I am on politics.
Well, he's not. That's the thing. The guy who just left as Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson. He didn't write a book, but he was saying how President Trump does not like to read. He doesn't like to read the briefings. He just likes to BS his way through stuff, and he's like very not good at being president. Like
So that means the United States, to me, that says that the United States of America is a joke.
for the most part, yeah.
Is a joke, and like that just bringing our economy all the way down.
Bringing everything down. How we look in the world, our
Yeah.
morality, everything. Well, Miss Cynthia, I want to thank you so much for a great episode. We're right at 23 minutes. Man, what a great episode we had a lot to talk about, and we're gonna do this more. We need to do this more, and
Definitely, definitely.
we're gonna figure out a way to where I can keep your pretty face up on this screen here. and
Thank
we're gonna
you.
figure that. And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna download this episode, send it over to your channel. Everybody who is watching, if you watched this far, go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to go over to Sin Speaks the Real Reality and subscribe to that channel as well. The links are gonna be going in the description as soon as I get done with this episode.
Okay, and thank you for having me. Thank you guys for watching. And I really appreciate you inviting me on what you got going on. And I'm willing and hoping that we'll work together in this and many more other things.
Absolutely. You got it.
So, um, hope everybody have a good night. And remember, you are greatness, and greatness is within.
And I'm not going to say anything else after that. You guys have a great night.
Bye.